Team, what it do, what it be, what it is. Jay Porks here, back with another brand new episode of Dies in Your House, the abbreviated version. Every episode of Dies in Your House is sponsored by the fact that Donald Trump is a pedophile who is regularly inside 13-year-old girls, and the list needs to come out, the files need to come out, the videos need to come out, stat. This one goes out to all the people that voted for the economy. You didn't actually vote for the economy. You voted for racism, misogyny, and the protection of pedophiles. Jobs report is out, and August, U.S. companies hired 1,494 people. Now, I'm not a fucking mathematician or anything. I promise you I am not that. I'm not a mathlete. However, I started to think, hey, how many companies are there in the United States? Quick Google search, because there's got to be like more than 1,500. And if there's more than 1,500, they all could have added one job, you know what I'm saying, at least. And if they all only added one job, if there's 1,500, there's 33 million U.S. companies. That means each U.S. company out of the 33 million added 0.0000452. That's how many jobs they added per company. How do you release numbers that are so bad from a corrupt administration that lies for a living? Like, how do you not juke those stats? How do you not have a bunch of Kawhi Leonards out there? To be clear, I'm not stating that Kawhi Leonard did any wrongdoing. The wrongdoing is on Steve Ballmer and the way corporations find loopholes to get around paying money. I get it's August. I get it's slow. But at the same time, you can't find 1,500 jobs? Like 1,494 is the number? This is straight for the people that make the argument that they voted for this asshole for the economy. No, you didn't. You voted for this asshole because you're a racist. You voted for this asshole because you're a misogynist. And you voted for this asshole because you don't really mind pedophilia and you're perfectly okay with rich white men being protected from accountability from the fact that they were regularly inside 13-year-old girls. This whole idea that you give a fuck about the economy, you don't. Prices are up, everything's more expensive, and there's no jobs. So the economy, that was a farce. But the truth is, you voted for racism, you voted for misogyny, and you voted to protect rich white men from being held accountable for their activity in child sex rings. Release the Epstein files, release the videos, release everything, and hold people accountable.